my name is Micah, and today I'll be demonstrating progression and regression exercises in both the open and closed kinetic chains. So what is an open kinetic chain exercise? It is when the distal limb that is exerting the force is free to move in space. The limb is not pushing against an immovable surface. And then a closed kinetic chain exercise is when the distal limb that is exerting a force is pushing against an immovable surface. So first I'll demonstrate an open kinetic chain exercise. An example of this one in the upper extremity would be the bicep curl. So it's your basic bicep curl, lowering and raising the weight back up to your chest. If you'd like to make this exercise easier, you can sit down, rest your arm on your knee, and then do your bicep curl from there. This just gives added support from your body, and then it also gives your arm somewhere to brace itself. If you'd like to make this exercise a little bit harder, you can stand back in the standing position and then slowly lower your arm, pause for a second, and then raise your arm back up to your chest. This just puts more tension on your arm as you do the exercise. Next, I'll demonstrate an open kinetic chain exercise in the lower extremity, which is the leg raise. So to do this exercise, lay flat on the ground with your arms beside you, and then just raise your legs in the air. If you'd like to make this exercise a little bit harder, so raise your legs, but instead of lowering them all the way to your ground, stop a couple inches before the ground, and then come back up. This is just putting more tension on your core muscles and makes it a little bit harder to raise your legs back up. And if you'd like to make this exercise a little bit easier, instead of going all the way up, stop a little bit higher, and then bring your knees towards your chest, and then go back down. Next, I'll demonstrate exercises in the closed kinetic chain. An example of this exercise in the upper extremity would be a push-up. So when you do a push-up, all your weight is being exerted on, or most of your weight is being exerted onto your hands as you go down and back up. To make this exercise a little bit easier, you can go down on your knees and then do your push-up from there. Just relieves some of the weights being put onto your hands and makes your push-up a little bit easier. And then if you'd like to make this exercise a little bit harder, you can put your feet at an incline. So then when you're doing your exercise this way, all of your weight is being exerted onto your hands instead of spread across your whole body. And then lastly, I'll demonstrate an exercise in the closed kinetic chain in the lower extremity, which would be a squat. So your standard squat, shoulders and arms above your knees, go down and then back up again. If you'd like to make this exercise a little bit easier, that one's too hard for you, you can go to a bench or a chair, do your squat, sit down for a second, and then return to the normal standing position. Or if you'd like to make it a bit harder, you can put one of your legs out in front of you, squat, and then go back up to your normal standing position. So that's it on my presentation about progression and regression exercises in both the closed and open kinetic chain. Thanks for watching.